Hello there, I'm Yvonne de Celis coming to you on YDCtv. It is Thursday, it's a little after 5 p.m., and it is October 17th. I'm just going to do a quick-ish, sorry for the air quotes, but a quick-ish energy healing exercise video for you guys today. And as promised, this is because of the time of year that we're in. It's cold, it's getting colder, and that's why I'm dressed like this, because I'm a little bit chilly at the moment. A lot of people I know are sick right now. They're having all sorts of seasonal problems, colds, the flu, allergies, all sorts of problems. So I'm going to just show you a few different things. I was told that leaving a list of what I'm going to show is what I should do, so I'm going to just read from my notes because I don't want to leave anything out. I'm going to show you exercises you can do that are either preventive or exercises you can do if you are sick. These should help you get better faster. I think it's more effective if you do them before you get sick, but they can also help you if you're sick. I'm going to show you one for the ears, one on the nose. I'm also going to show you a chin and cheek move you can do. They're both acupressure points. Everything's going to be all acupressure points. And I'm also going to show you what to do if you have a sore throat, a good sore throat exercise you can do. It's either, again, preventive or if you already have a sore throat, this will help it get better. And I'm going to finish off with 1 out of 2 what I think are fabulous exercises for clearing eustachian tubes, which are the tubes that go from your nose out to your ear. For people who have problems with their ears plugging up. But this exercise I learned from Dr. Alan Mandel, and I will put a link up to both of his videos that I saw. The reason I'm not going to show one of them is because I don't want anyone hurting themselves, and I think he explains it best. So I will put a link to his videos somewhere towards the end of this video. Just be on the lookout for it. It'll also be in the description. So to start off with ears and nose. These are all pressure points, like I said, and this might be almost painful. Not painful, but very uncomfortable. First thing are the 2 points right on the outside of your nose. I always just use my knuckles and I just press in. So that's a good thing to do, or your middle finger, you can use the knuckle. And I just press in. And it's a little bit uncomfortable, but you just want to press in and hold down. These are good pressure points. This is a really good way to clear out your nose. It's a good way for your sinuses to drain. So again, just pressure right on the outer corners of where your nose joins your face. Right there, get those knuckles in and just very vigorously massage. It may be uncomfortable, but if it's uncomfortable, it means you probably need it. So that's the first one. Ears, same thing, and this is also going to be uncomfortable. It may be worse on one side than the other, but if you are sick, you will really feel this. Again, I just use this part of my finger and you put it right in the corner where your ear meets up with your neck, right in that corner. You want to just, again, very vigorously massage some tough love. When I do this, I'm currently having problems. This side I barely feel at all. This side is almost painful. And again, if it's uncomfortable, it means you need it. So again, just very vigorously massage or dig, not to the point of pain, but definitely to a point of discomfort. That will also help you. This again is good for prevention and or helping if you're already sick, but I think the preventive is more effective. So those are the ear and nose, and then chin and cheeks. These are also all a little bit uncomfortable, particularly if you are sick. So I apologize for any discomfort this might cause you, but chin, you just want to go all along the jawbone, and again, very vigorously just massage to the point of discomfort. And like I said before, one side hurts when I do it. Kind of hurts a little bit on this side. When I do it on this side, I can barely feel it. Very just vigorously massage, and you just want to go all the way out to that point, again, right underneath where your ear meets up with your neck. So you just want to dig and just go back out, all the way out to the ears. So that's the chin exercise, and then cheeks. This is the last one, and this is also for clearing sinuses. Very vigorously massage. You start off where you think of the skull, you know how there's the eye holes. You want to start off where it starts, where it meets up with your nose, and you're just going to, again, very vigorously massage. And this I'm just doing with my index finger and my middle finger. You want to go all the way around, follow the eye holes of your skull until you get to this outer edge of your eye. Press in at the outer edge of the eye, and then just drag across to your hairline. When you get to the hairline, drag down and off the chest. And then rub your hands together, shake them out to get rid of any negative energy you just picked up. Also, when you do that, when you throw that energy or that badness out in front of you, just make sure there's no one standing in front of you. It's a good idea if you want to do it by a window, do it by a garbage can. But again, this just gets rid of that negative energy, which you can do by rubbing your hands together, shaking them out. You can also do it by washing your hands with cold water. White sage is also something people use to remove negative energy. Mainly, we're just trying to prevent the energy from going into our hand chakras. So those are those exercises. The sore throat pull. The sore throat, again, if you already have a sore throat, this is something you could do. I'm going to try not to bonk against this microphone because that'll cause a lot of noise, but I'm going to start on this side. You start off, what you're doing is you're taking, I just want to make sure I have my hands on both sides without hitting the microphone. You're basically dragging space between your jawbone and your collarbone. So you can start off with this ear, underneath this ear, and on this side. I'm sorry, I'm blocking this off. I'll start over here, but I'm just trying very hard to avoid the microphone. So you start at your ear, and what you want to do, let me just show you for over here. You want to stretch out, again, just trying not to hit that microphone. You want to stretch out the space between your jawbone and your collarbone. So you're just pushing and pulling. So again, start at the ear and just start the push-pull from the jawbone to the collarbone and just go all the way around to the other side. Again, trying to avoid the mic. Sorry if I hit the microphone, you'll hear it if I did. So you just want to go from one ear to the other ear, and what you're doing is just pushing, not hard. Almost like baby pinches, it's baby pushing really. You're just pushing the jawbone up and the collarbone down. Sorry, I keep going the wrong directions here because I'm looking at my computer, which is showing me the opposite sides, which is why I keep doing things like this. But you're just pushing the space between the jawbone and the collarbone. You're just pushing and pulling apart to try to make more room between the jawbone and the collarbone. Once you're done doing that, the pulling and stretching this whole area out, then we do the baby pinches, meaning it shouldn't hurt, very soft, little baby pinches in the skin that we just stretched out between the jawbone and the collarbone. Just little baby pinches all over. What this is doing is letting the energy know where there is space for it to go. Reiki healing energy. So again, just little baby pinches, it shouldn't hurt. You can do it with your index finger and your thumb, or your index and middle finger and thumb, but again, just little baby pinches all over in that space that we just stretched out. So that's the sore throat exercise. And then as promised, last but not least, is the eustachian tube clearing exercise. So again, like I said, Dr. Alan Mandel, did 2 fabulous ones, and I am going to put that link in at the description, and I'll also try to put a little pop-up box eventually that will show up at some point around here during the video. But basically, what this is good for is if your ears are plugged up, or if you just want to clear the sinuses out, this is a really, really good way of clearing the eustachian tubes. The first one that I'm actually skipping through, I wouldn't say to do it. You should probably listen to him first, but the reason I don't want to do it, when I say I don't want people injuring themselves, is because one of the things he suggests you do is plug your nose and breathe out with your mouth closed. But the important piece here is when you breathe out, you have to not do it hard, because you can blow your eardrums out if you do it too hard. And when I say breathe out with your nose plugged, I mean he plugs his nose and then he goes, and you can see his cheeks getting bigger as he's exhaling, but he recommends doing that very gently, because if you do that too strongly, you literally can blow your eardrums out. Like when people sneeze, if you see someone sneezing and they hold their mouth shut, that can actually cause severe damage. It's pretty rare, I believe, but I have heard of people literally blowing their eardrums out or having to go to the hospital because something went horribly wrong, because they wouldn't let the disgusting thing that was in their system out. When you're sneezing, it's your body's way of expelling basically an intruder. And so when you hold it in, you're not doing yourself any favors. A lot of people do that because they're trying to be quiet. I'm guilty of doing that too, and it's a hard thing to not do. To this day, I still do it, but please try not to do that if you can avoid it. I mean, obviously keep your mouth covered and everything, but try not to have your mouth closed when you sneeze, because you can blow your eardrums out by doing that. So anyway, I do want to show you guys the other one that he showed for clearing the eustachian tube. What you want to do is take your earlobes and you want to pull them out this way. So you want to take your earlobes and just pull them apart and just hold them like this for a little while. Just maybe for 10-20 seconds. You want to just hold them apart for about 20-30 seconds, and then the next thing is jut the chin out. And what we're going to do here, I'm going to tell you first and then I'll do it because I can't talk while I'm doing it, but you pull the ears apart, then you let them go, jut the chin out, open your mouth wide, close it, and then jut the chin out. So let's do this together. Take the earlobes, pull them out, and let's just hold this for a few moments. And I'm doing the Reiki breathing as I'm doing this, which is I'm inhaling, but when I inhale, I put my tongue at the roof of the mouth and I'm inhaling through my nose, and then when I exhale, I let my tongue drop. Then, jut your chin out, open your mouth wide, close it, jut the chin out. Do it again, open your mouth wide, close, and jut your chin out. So you can do that last bit, the opening and closing and jutting the chin out. Do that 2 or 3 times, and then eventually you should feel something happen. If you're really, really congested, the congestion should loosen up. This is something that will help you. It will help drain the sinuses out, and if your ears are plugged, this should help unplug them. As I said, though, I will put links up to Dr. Mandel's videos because I do think he does a fabulous job of explaining everything about what the eustachian tubes are, what doing this exercise can benefit you for. So I am, like I said, I'm going to put a link to his video up. But I did just want to do those exercises because it's been a while since I've done anything, and I know that this is the time of year that these sorts of problems become really popular. Popular is not the right word, but very common. It becomes much more common to have things like that in this weather than it is in the summer. So since we're now entering fall and winter, we're also entering the season for allergy sufferers, cold sufferers, people who are going to get the flu, everything else. So I'm hoping these exercises I showed you help you. Please let me know in the comments down below. And also, Namaste. Peace and light. Thank you so much for coming to